What is up, crew? It is Sunday, it is Spencer. Welcome to FTM Transtastic. I just got a haircut and I love it, so I'm in a really great mood. And I'm also really excited about this week's topic because I love Ashley Wylde and I love the gender tag and I love just getting in a conversation about gender. So it's just been an all around amazing week. Haircut, Ashley Wylde. I was at Marshall's today and the lady pointed me to the male changing room, and that just pretty much made my life as well. So I am like having a great weekend, and I just had to share that with you guys. But let's get into the topic. So the gender tag. If you don't know what it is, I'm putting the description in the description box, the video that explains it, and it's basically just to start a conversation about gender. So I am the last guy, or one of the last guys, so I'm sure that you guys have seen it before, but in case you're wondering, that's what it's all about. So it's on my phone. Let's pull it up and see what we got. Alright, question number 1. How do you self-identify your gender, and what does that definition mean to you? So I identify as a non-binary trans individual or trans masculine. And what that means to me is that if, gender is a binary, you got female, you got male, I am not 100% male, but I am further on the masculine side. So non-binary and transmasc. 2, what pronouns honor you? I love that phrase. What honors me? I feel like really, I don't know, but I love that phrase. But anyways, I'm honored by the pronouns they, them. And I know that we live in a binary world, and it's really hard for people who don't have any trans experience or aren't as accepting and open to understand that. But I feel 100% comfortable with they, them, and they, them only. If you do use he, him, I mean, if you have to use a binary gender, I prefer he, him, but they, them fits me 100% of the time. Question 3, describe your style of clothing that you most often wear. This. You guys get my style of clothing? I don't know. I pretty much wear button-ups or Obey and Vans. I like those a lot. I also rock a lot of queer-friendly brands. So like as you saw in my video before, Flaunt Streetwear. I rock them a lot. 0.5 cc's. I rock them a lot. So queer-friendly or just masculine, I guess. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave or choose not to shave? So, if you guys know me, you know I don't like hair. Let's start with the head and we'll move down. So, with my hair on top, I keep the top long and relaxed. I got this question. This is not how my hair naturally grows. I don't know if you didn't know that. So my hair doesn't grow this straight. This is called a relaxer, just so you know, because I've got that question on Tumblr. So I relax the top of my hair, and I keep the sides short and the back short, just like I feel like everybody does. But I like designs a lot. So as you see, I always have a design somewhere in my hair, just because I like them. And yeah, when it comes to facial hair or anything, I don't have facial hair. I am 4 months on TiVo, and I'm sure it will start growing. I don't particularly like facial hair. I don't want facial hair, and I'd probably either keep it extremely manicured or just completely shaven all the time. I do my eyebrows every month because it makes me happy. You guys see, I have like a sideburn coming in. Like sideburns are growing. It's weird. I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not, but they're there and they're growing and it's weird. Moving down, I shave my armpits. I don't shave my arms because I don't grow hair, but I don't shave my arms. I never have. I shave my armpits. I don't have chest hair, and I do want a happy trail, so I don't shave my stomach, but if it's not like in a neat line, I would shave it so it looks like a neat line. As I mentioned before, I do get a Brazilian, so that's going further down, and I like trim my leg hairs because it's way too long. I don't usually shave my leg hairs even before tea, but I don't like how long it's getting, so They are trimmed. So that's my stance on hair. I don't like it, so I don't have much of it. Talk about cosmetics. Do you wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What type of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any? I like the if any part. Like, do people not use soap? That's gross. So no, I don't paint my nails. These are my nails. I don't paint them. Though this one's like short. I like to keep them all even. I just broke this one. I don't know why I'm showing you my nails, but I like to keep them all even. I don't paint my nails. I don't wear makeup. Oh, cologne and stuff. So I do use cologne. I use a body spray every day. I use Ralph Lauren number 4 body spray. Not the cologne, the body spray. So I use that. And I use Lacoste Sport for cologne. And I use Dolce & Gabbana Night for cologne. And I use Ralph Lauren, I don't remember, Cool, maybe? I don't remember what it is. But I use Ralph Lauren cologne too. But it really depends on where I'm going, because one's fruity, one's musky, and one's like light. So depends on what I'm doing and getting to. Right now I have on Ralph Lauren because it's fruity and I'm wearing this shirt and I'm all happy and stuff. So yeah, depends on my mood. Oh, and soaps, I use Bliss and I use Lush, Sugar Scrub, and Argan Oil Scrub, and I use Axe Body Wash. Axe Night, the white one, my shit. So, 6. Have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? So, I am misgendered all the time. And it's hard to talk about being non-binary because people are not conditioned to, not assume someone's gender. So even though I look more masculine and people may use male pronouns, I'm still counting that as a misgendering because my pronouns are they, them. In queer spaces, I'm misgendered never. But I usually say, hey, my name is Spencer, I use they, them, and everyone's like, oh, they, them, great, and they, it's fine. I've gotten more confident in asserting myself and telling people that I use they, them pronouns, regardless of what their background is. And some people look confused, other people flat out tell me they're not going to do it, and then other people say, okay, that's fine. So with that being said, I'm happy that people are more understanding and accepting to it, and I'm happy with myself that I'm able to express that. But I do get misgendered a lot. What I've noticed with being 4 months on T is I am getting a lot more male pronouns, which is 100% fine with me because I know for 100% certainty that I am not female. So anything that's not female is, acceptable, but I prefer they, them. Number 7, do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you? So I do experience dysphoria, and it can be mild to severe. The dysphoria I experience differs from people I'm around as opposed to situations. I will always have top dysphoria. That's my biggest thing. And I'll always have voice dysphoria. As you guys know, it's one of my biggest things too. Top and voice will always be around, but one thing that I want to talk about that I'm probably going to get shit for because I'm probably going to get shit for it. As I said, I stand at 6 foot, but I'm a twin. I have a twin brother. He stands at 6'5". And when I'm around him and he's introducing me as his twin brother, people look at me weird. And it's because, I get height dysphoria from that because my older brother is 6'7", so they're comparable, and then, I'm, really short compared to them. I understand that I'm thankful for my height. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying compared to my family, compared to my brothers, in that situation, I get height dysphoria, which is a new feeling because I never felt like that before until I started being seen in a different light, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable. And that dysphoria actually gets really severe sometimes to the point that I can't even see my twin brother, and it tears me up because I love him and he's great and he's my huge supporter and stuff, but I don't know, ever since, I don't know, maybe just dysphoria shift and stuff, I don't know, it's just, that's my biggest thing. But I always have top dysphoria, I always have voice dysphoria, and it can be, you know, okay, I can make it through the day, to like crippling, like I'm not gonna say a word because I have to go to work, but like I gone to work and then literally been mute because I just didn't want to speak. Number 8, talk about children. Are you interested in having children? Would you want to carry a child if they were an option for you? Do you want to be a primary caretaker of any child you have? Okay, so I do want kids. I want 2 or more. No more than 4 though. So 2 or 3. And I'm not going to carry them. I always say like I'm the perfect trans guy because I have a twin brother and our DNA only differs, I think it's like 10% or 5%, something like that. So it's like I can basically have the most genetically possible child a trans individual and a woman can have. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. And it's funny, like he and I already had this conversation, and that's kind of what's going to happen. So that's how that's going to happen. But I personally don't want to carry, and I do want kids. And whether I'm the primary, I mean, you know, I hope that I'm raising a family with another individual. So I don't think I'd be the primary. I think it'd be a team effort because that's how kids need to be raised, you know? Team efforts. Number 9, talk about money. Is it important to you to provide for your family financially? If you choose to have one, is it important for you to earn more money than your partner? And do you feel uncomfortable when somebody else pays for you? Do you prefer to pay for dates? So everyone else said they didn't care. Money stresses me out. I 100% pay. Like with my last relationship, I paid for like 75% of everything. And that's just how I am. With the person I'm talking to currently, that's how it is too. I don't tend to do something that I'm not going to pay for. So it makes me really stressed out to not pay for something. Would I have somebody pay for me? Probably not. Like it has to be extenuating circumstances. Like it has to be like my birthday or like a tea day or I don't know, like I won a medal, like it has to be extenuating circumstances because I don't typically like people to pay for me. And it's like because I kind of show love by like monetary things, and that may be bad, but it's kind of how I show it. So I feel bad if I don't pay for it because I feel like I'm not showing the person I'm paying for the amount that I love them. So money stresses me out. I like to pay for it. Whether somebody's gonna make more than me or not, I mean, I don't particularly care. Um, as long as I'm able to do things like take them on dates and stuff. So I don't particularly care about that. Number 10, anything else that you want to share about gender? So my experience with gender has been a very long journey that I'm 100% grateful that I had. I have never been so just thankful to been truthful to myself and to go through this with myself and to figure myself out because just the joy and pride and confidence that I've gained from figuring myself out just outweighs any of the hardship that I'm soon to face. So know that gender is a journey and it's fluid and it can change and that's okay. And I think that's really important. I think it's always important for people to do self-reflecting and self-discovery because that's how we grow. That's how we learn. That's how we adapt. And I think that's a very important part of the human experience. So I hope you guys enjoyed my gender tag. Leave in the comments below if you did one so I can definitely check yours out. And I hope you're having a phenomenal Sunday and gearing up for an even better week. Until next time, guys.